And of course, before we let you go, I got to say I love the old paint schemes on the IR18s, and yours is no exception. What caused you to bring this out from the mothballs?
I have another race tomorrow night in another league, and it's the retro race, and so I just brought this out early, so I didn't have to worry about it tomorrow. I thought I kind of like the layout. I kind of like the paint job. I like to see one paint my '97 car, the Ralph's white and red one. I always liked that, even though that car sucked
Yeah.
balls. Um,
And indeed, the pace truck is off. Green flag is out and underway. Logan Gill gets the early advantage, but Brad Compton is definitely hanging on the outside there. For how long, we won't know, but everybody's still side by each as they work their way through turn number one. Everybody trying to jostle their way, and we just got word that, Howard Peoples had to receive an end-of-line penalty, but Logan Gill takes the point. Yeah, no, I agree. As the field is starting to pair up, at least at GTP, we saw the LMP2 field pairing up as well. It's Yami Walivila and Simone Nucher as they work their way out of through Sunset Bend. The Porsche pace car will pull off this time by as they work their way around turn 17. Glad to have you with us for an hour, 15 minutes, all-out fight here at Sebring International Raceway. Green flag is out. Villa gets the nice jump. He's gotten to Sharon Martin playing block 2, 3 wide at the back, and now you have to hold your breath because it's 4, 5, 6 wide as Villa gets that early advantage. Who makes it out of here alive? Looks like everybody going to make it out so far. Now the next true test is turn 3. Does anybody end up sideways? I did see one car spin off. That's Perez. Green flag is out for the LMP2s as well. They automatically go 4 wide. More carnage at the back as well through turn number 4, but we're also watching the LMP2s 4, 5 wide at the back. Near the back as a couple cars are going to go off. There's going to be more spinning, more issues, and still it's going to be Mayor Deanarine going up 5 spots to take the lead in GTP AM. No surprises, Deanarine shows his hand early on. You see Nigel Maymet at green number 705 and Nick Hilnani in the blue over black 227. Ryan Moore and Jerry Chain didn't make things easier for any of those drivers early on in race number 1. We'll see if they do the same thing here as we work our way around off-ramp for the final time at slow pace. We're going 11 laps around here at Button Willow for race 2 of round number 2. Porsche Owners Club here at the Button Willow counterclockwise classic circuit. Like a bunch of buzzing hornet down the front straightaway as Maidment will have the inside line going into sunset. Eyes on the starter as the pace starts to pick up. Green flag is out, and already once again we're 2, 3 wide near the middle of the pack. But who gets the point early on? Will it be Maidment? Will it be Kilnani? As we work our way through turn number 1, it's going to be Kilnani for the time being. Maidment to the inside, and man, I didn't think he'd make it 3 wide, and he can't as one car spun off there on the exit of turn 1. That's going to make things a little rough for the second part. And will they get going? We're not too sure yet, but yes, they will indeed get going. That looked like it was one of our earlier race contenders, Kovac. Green flag is out for wave number 2, and we're looking pretty good so far as Salehi gets the early advantage over Volder and the rest of the field. The GTP's out here shortly. Here's James Abram. Can he capitalize as he did a slowdown lap at a 2-minute 2:48? His fast time, a 51.285. Bounce through Sunset Bend. That's it for that lap as he whacks the wall coming out of turn number 17. No, you really wouldn't, and especially in each and every class. Got so many great battles. Reed closing in under the gearbox of Martinez going through turn number 11. That's not going to be the tightest corner that they come across. Oh, Lord, no. You still have this section coming out underneath where you take the left of the 12, another left of the 13, and then you go immediately right into turn number 14. And Martinez getting held up by at least 1 or 2 GTOs down the straightaway. Does Reed pop out to the inside? He's not going to be able to because he's going to be forced to the outside. Once again, Reed makes it look easy. High, wide, and handsome. They're side by side. Little bit of contact. Martinez spins. He had to let off, and Reed now gets second in style. Yeah, exactly. It's I kind of want to work. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. So you're going to see that, I think, throughout the race. And, if I'm Hagner, I'm going to be a little leery to see what happens here. And hopefully next time I go for a shift, I'm able to get there and get the gear properly. But here comes Hagner looking to the inside of Leskala once again through turn number 11. How late do you like the break? They like braking so late that they want to close down the establishment. As they're wide around the final couple of corners, Hagner trying to get around Leskala. We know how hard it is to get around the 5 car. It's not very easy, but Hagner, he's shown that he doesn't like easy. He likes it nice and hard. It might be a little bit bigger, and yeah, there is Sloan right there. Oh, another attempt on the outside that Predescu had, and she did not able to capitalize, but she's going to try and look to the inside. Not going to make anything happen. Monsalve trying to throw the block, and she, once again, going to make her try and work her hardest for this lead. White flag comes out this time by, and it's going to be a battle of who wants the lead more. Is it going to be Monsalve, or is it going to be Predescu as they work their way? Now your top 3 all in a pack. That's also given Benade and Gorski close in. 1 lap to go. Who you got? Do you got Monsalve, Predescu, or Selby? Or does 4th and 5th come by as well? Either way to try and challenge for the lead. A little bit of dust up there in Phil Hill. No harm, no foul. We're back underway, but Monsalve and Predescu 1 and 2. By the way, Gaviglio and Ren working their way into the bottom half of the top 10. They're closing in on Thomas Soda 991.2, but this is the battle that we're watching because Predescu's thrown a couple things at Monsalve and has not been able to capitalize. Can Monsalve use Sloan as a back marker, as a little bit of a pip to try and get around and leave the gap? And of course, Monsalve, it looks like he's found another gear as he's opened up a bigger gap to position, but could it be too little too late? Does he catch him into Riverside? And indeed, that's where it's going to be, where he's going to catch him. But do they keep the same line? Indeed, you see that Sloan takes the higher line and has to take a couple wheels off as Selby's looking to the outside and thought that he had a chance at Predescu. So right now, it looks like that Monsalve might have fended off the charge of the 100. Your pole sitter, she did a darn fine job to try and keep up to Monsalve, but there's nothing that can hold him back for winning championship number 3 in a row. Oh, I don't know though. She's closed in once again through Cotton Corner, and now's the time. Do you throw everything at him, or are you happy with second place? That is the big question we have to ask here as they work their way into the off ramp. It's one of the last times that she'll be able to make an attack. Selby goes high. That's going to give Benade a chance to go into third, but no, he does not. He's not able to. And once again, everything was thrown at Monsalve, but the ProAudioLand.com Monsalve Motorsports 87 comes across the final corner. Checkered flag is out. He started second, and he is your winner in Spec 991.2. Predescu and Selby round out your podium as we watch the battle for GT3 coming into the penultimate corner. Checkered flag will come out for Brett Gaviglio. I'll tell you what, he's someone else who had to throw a lot of blocks to keep Paul Wren behind him, but he did it off the final corner once again. Checkered flag is out as Brett Gaviglio is your winner in GT3. Paul Wren finishes off in second, and we'll have Ryder Lee who come across the line as that is Thomas Stowe crossing the line for Spec 991.2, and Liu, who was so close earlier on, fell off considerably to finish third in class.